Do you feel down and kind of lost your appetite in your research project? Are you experiencing a chain of stress and work environment related problems? Do you find yourself pushing hard through every work day, feeling empty and grey? Stay here to know how you can keep yourself up and remain passionately engaged in research daily. My name is Hana Hakami. I am PhD in cell biology and a proud mother of 2 adorable children. Today we are going to talk about things to do to extend a kind assistance to yourself to glowingly shine when you go grey and feel down, losing your appetite in your research project, lab, teamwork, and program. When you don't find yourself anymore in your research project, when you don't find yourself anymore in research due to the unfit work platform of your current research project to your particular purpose, working in research, and your expectation, your vision and standards versus reality about work in your current research group. To solve any problem, or at least help to reduce it temporarily until finding an exit out of it, you need to start finding what is exactly causing it and contributing to it. So for that, you need to find a nook, a little corner, a space for yourself where you cut a time to find a peace of mind to ask what is exactly triggering you to lose your interest in your research project and working within your work team. Is it due to overworking routine? Is it due to overwhelming volume of work? Is it boring and dragging your good energy out of your soul and stealing the joy of your life? Is it because of being underpaid? Is it due to a toxic research lab environment? Is it for the poor quality of work? Is it for the poor quality of teamwork? Is it because you find yourself invisible and your work underappreciated, or your work is not appreciated enough for your self-satisfaction? It could be for one reason or more, or it could remain for unidentified reason yet. However, you need to work sooner than later on keeping your enthusiasm up. You urgently need to retrieve your eagerness in research work, at least until you find the exact reasons and solve them, at least until you finish the current chapter for your journey in scientific research. So, tip number 1. Within all the dark mental state that you are experiencing, find the break of the monotonous negativity sooner than later. The thing will help you here is to find the motivation to push yourself through every work day, to push yourself through the mixed feeling hindering you to reach back to your eagerness and to have the joy of working in scientific research daily, to have the joy of working in your current research project, lab, field, etc. Effectively, keep the motivation in front of you. Examples: a certain paperwork to publish, a reference to rely on in the future, or just simply by thinking this is only a tunnel that has an end, where you will definitely see the light when you reach to the end of it. So, keep the hard work up. Tip number 2. It is about the 80-20 rule. Pareto principle, if you know it. If you don't know it, this principle is telling you 20% of efforts lead to 80% of the result. So, in this tip, I would like you to remind yourself every day that great work results are the outcome of the small efforts of a number of days. Knowing that 20% of efforts lead to 80% of results. Therefore, work on giving these small pushes of efforts every morning to be able to reach to the 80 to 100% of the work results. Try to engage in a discussion on how to proceed with the next experiment repeat with your team members. Also, Ask your PI about the things that you can work on them to improve the data analysis. Listen to your coworker opinion to have a better vision of the overall image of a certain project progress. Give yourself the opportunity once a week to envision your research project data for a better future progress. Give the effort to write and document your research work and data analysis constantly, even if you could write only one paragraph to one sentence at a time. Just give the 20% of consistent efforts leading to the 80% of great results and great work. Tip number 3. At the beginning of working on any research project or joining a new research lab or group, invest in your time to hit the 10,000 hour rule for Malcolm Gladwell, in which you need to intensively work to polish your skills in research to be an excellent junior researcher and build a name of yourself in your research field work. So despite whatever making you lose your appetite in your current research project, lab or field, remind yourself this is only a phase to pass to the next best version of yourself as a scientific researcher. So keep the hard work up, because it will never go for nothing, and all will go for improving your skills and upgrading yourself and background knowledge, expanding your limitations. Tip number 4. It is still going too hard? Then you need to change your routine to break the cycle of the repetitive pattern of your day, because I guess you are in some degree contributing to your loss of appetite in research by allowing to repeat the same negative cycle every day without bringing new routines in your life that help you to recharge and discard from the negativity, boosting new positive peaks added to the plateau of your current research life routine. Here, I meant by saying change your routine that you need to insert new activities to your daily life. Examples: going for sportive activities, learning a new language, building or resuming a hobby, enjoying friend and social time, have fun in the kitchen, cooking, make a lot of magics to your life. You cannot imagine your life how it's improved when you cook for yourself at least once a week, or just simply enjoying reading newspaper in the morning with sips of coffee or tea. Tip number 5. Take a time off to focus only on yourself. It can be a couple of day vacation, traveling, or just going off grid. This time, it's when you have nothing to do about research and doing nothing except entertaining your human being. It can be just sitting at home and giving some self-care, or picking up an appointment with a massage therapist or a meditation coach, or just listening to lovely music. Tip number 6. I almost say this tip in every video when I'm talking about graduate research. Work on your mental wellness. So, sleep well and have quality sleep. Remove distractions out of your life. Avoid people and things that waste your time and good energy. Drink your water and keep hydrated. Eat properly and nourish your body. Work out. Get your own window of time to praise your work and persistence as a researcher. Give this important window of time 10 to 30 minutes every day to every week at your preference. Tip number 7. It is about the comprehension that you are going through maturity as a growing researcher. You may really need to upgrade your thought and ideas in your research field. You may need to change the look or the way how you look at things in your project. You may just need to have a rougher skin. Being realistic about yourself, your lapses, faults, and flaws. You might be unfair with yourself and with others. You may need just to be more tolerant and open-minded to different ideas, thoughts, and critiques. about your work, that does not necessarily cut off the value of you as a good researcher. Tip number 8. In the light we just shed on redirecting your vision about research and opening new horizons for your view of research work, as you need to be fair and tolerant in research with yourself and everyone around you, as you need to stand for your ideas and to protect your rights to comment professionally and respectfully engage in research activities. Sometimes we have the urgent feeling to keep ourselves quiet, isolate ourselves, and temporarily quit participating in lab discussions and limiting some lab research activities. So that should not last forever and should not affect the quality of your sincere research work. Eventually, you have no choice rather than being a self-made, unique researcher. And you have all the rights to express your scientific opinion respectfully. So, it is about the power of being a scientific researcher. Here we arrived to the end of this episode. Hoping now, by watching this video, you have some magical research power for the support of your daily research life. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumb up, share it with friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. That will help me to grow. Thank you for watching and see you soon in another episode. Please take care of yourself and goodbye for now.